So whilst in my previous video, I thought that was the bottom, as life works, it reintroduces you to some reality. And now this is the motherfucker bottom, because straight after that, I got the flu from some colleagues at work, I think. And I was fucking bedridden for a good 4 to 5 days. And you know it's real bad when you can't get out of fucking bed. So here we are again, trying to restart and rebuild and try to hit that goal of a fairly large mini peak come the Arnold's. And you know I'm not feeling great when I have to warm up with fucking 80 kilos. And you can see I haven't really, you can see my body's a bit jacked up because I'm not even close to sort of hitting depth at the moment. My hips still need to open up a lot. I'm still using the band. I still will always use the band for my squats, particularly given the weaknesses around my mechanics. I use it specifically around trying to get further activation through my chain, just get my glutes and hips just going. It just takes stress off my adductors and knees and things. This is 130. So I can still take 50 kilo jumps, it's just not the same. Obviously everything creeps up a lot quicker. But, people ask, how do you warm up so quickly? I'm conditioned to it. I've conditioned myself to be able to do that. This is 180 now. I don't know if it's a mental thing, but I typically won't put a belt on until about, at the beginning of a prep, around 230, 225, somewhere there. I'll begin to put a belt and wrist wraps and things like that. I'll begin to load it. But as I get deeper into a prep, and obviously go a little bit heavier, around the 270, 300 mark, I'll put a belt on then. This is actually the first working set, 230, and you can hear Max doing the vacuum in the background. 180 felt like a fucking ton of bricks. So I was actually a little bit hesitant about this, and you can tell they haven't really opened my hips up my feet for whatever reason. It's a little bit narrower than normal, just little mistakes. And you can tell I can just sort of created an element of hyperextension as I came out of the hole. So I wasn't obviously locked and tight. And I let go of that internal rotation of the hips, and it was obviously a lot slower and inefficient. So after looking back on this, I wanted to have another crack and then just do it a little bit better, because I know that pounding myself right now is not the right idea. So I did 230 again. It'll open up a little bit more, a little better, but it's still a little bit of that hyperextension and efficiency that I've created, from just being a little bit lazy. Enjoy.